It was recently announced that the Thomas and Friends wood line would be coming to an end, and then shortly after it, we get images of new Thomas and Friends wood items. So I hope this is a continuation, and these aren't what were canceled because I, I love these items. Oh my goodness, where do I even begin with these? I mean, I can begin with the number one Blue Engine Thomas, which, ironically enough, of all of them I've looked at, is probably my least favorite item. Uh, what's interesting, it's not just Thomas, but other engines that are his size are, it looks like a little bit longer than what we've seen from Thomas Wood and Railway and the original Thomas and Friends Wood. The wheels are spaced out just a little bit more, and let's talk about the wheels for a second. For the most part, I've seen people that don't like the wheels. I actually like these wheels. They look more wheel-like than what we've got in the past, and I like the wheels of the past, especially when I think of the Thomas Wood and Railway wheels. But these wheels I'm fine with. Look plastic, but the face for Thomas, that's kind of where I'm like, oh, there's a lot to be desired. But in terms of how Thomas looks, I mean, I honestly prefer this Thomas than the last Thomas we got from Thomas Wood and Railway, where they shrunk his face just like they did everybody else. So in terms of that, I like it, but the look of the face, you can tell it's for this new upcoming series of Thomas. But overall, Thomas might be my least favorite of these new wood items, but I still enjoy them. Then we have Rosie. She looks a little bit different than the Thomas and Friends wood version of her, but just like Thomas, wheels spaced out a little bit more. Frankly, I like her face. I don't know how I feel because of the wheels moved out a little bit. I don't know if I prefer the final Thomas and Friends wood Rosie or this, but honestly, anything that was released by the original Thomas and Friends wood was not good, so I probably do prefer this one, even though we don't have like the perfect image of her yet. But yeah, Rosie, not too bad. And then we've got the engine I named my channel after, Percy. His is one of the hardest to really look at, but when I see his face, I like the face. It really is reminiscent of the Thomas Wood and Railway face, if you ask me. Percy looks like it might be a little bit smaller than Thomas, but the wheels are, compared to the original Thomas Wood and Railway, it had 4 wheels just like this one, but they were spread out all the way. These are much closer in, so it makes me feel like, oh, maybe Percy's a little bit smaller, but yeah, Percy, I enjoy Percy. Definitely will purchase this if it comes out. Now, Kevin's the last one we got a really good view of from these characters, and I like his face, and I like how he looks overall. I don't think he's that different from the last version of Thomas Wood and Railway, but I think it's an improvement over the Thomas and Friends Wood, Kevin. But to me, the best for last, the one that is the most different for sure from Thomas and Friends Wood, but even his Thomas Wood and Railway counterpart, that's Gordon. 10 wheels. 10 wheels. 3 in the back that are big, and then 2 in the front that are small on both sides. I love that. From my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never seen this made from Thomas Wood and Railway or Thomas and Friends Wood where there's 10 wheels on them like this. I know Sam was a little bit bigger than most, but he was kind of wider. It wasn't more wheels. Oh man, Gordon, the face too. I like the face. And overall, I look at like Gordon because I think Gordon's the perfect character to really go in depth on. The domes are back on these engines. I've always been okay. I've talked about these in my reviews. I'm okay with the bogies being plastic. Mainly, it's like, yeah, let's save some cost there, but keep wood on the top. And I do worry. It looks like there's probably not that much wood on Gordon, but overall, like, I'm not super upset because I think the plastic that is there kind of adds to Gordon, so I'm okay with that. Especially compared to Thomas's face, I like what I see here from Gordon's, but Gordon's is by far my favorite. If they made other tender engines like this, I will have a hard time not buying them. I really enjoy Gordon. I just hope this is the start of the new Thomas and Friends Wood. So yeah, this is hopefully the start of a new Thomas and Friends Wood. I hope this isn't what was canceled. I hope this is like, we canceled the old stuff, and now this is our new Thomas and Friends Wood. Because I think I will get behind this. I will support this. I hope other people do. I've seen mixed opinions on it. I've seen some positive ones, though, so I'm happy about that. But I really want to throw out all my positive thoughts here. I think they did a really good job with this rebrand. If we got rid of all the Thomas and Wood up to this point, and this is what they rebranded Thomas Wood and Railway as, I think people would have got behind this more. There's definitely some changes that I know people aren't fans of, but for the most part, I see the good here. We have a lot of detail, which that's what the original Thomas and Friends would have took away. It took away all these details. Like, the details are back. There's some changes. I know, like I mentioned, the wheels that I think people won't be fans of. But overall, I really enjoy these. I hope they release these in stores and everywhere. Like, I would love to purchase some of these. But please tell me what you think below in the comments section. I'm super excited to hear what you guys have to say. Overall, though, like, I cannot stress enough how I'm a huge fan of these items, and I hope I can add these to my collection someday.